have no time to falter. They're coming for me. But I need to weigh all pros and cons once more. Am I ready to start anew in the world of magic? Forgetting my Vedic duty, destiny, and friends?
Brother, how could you have betrayed us? The Codex commands us not to interfere in the affairs of the magic world.
Humans and spirits, we're all one.
What kind of demons have possessed you? You're stark raving mad.
I'm not mad. I'm only now beginning to see clearly. Everything we've done till now was wrong. We must not fight magic.
Humanity will die under a furious onslaught of darkness. This is treason.
One to 0 in favor of the Hatter.
Got you.
Why have you come? You must stay in the world of people.
Without you, I have no place in either of the two worlds.
But that's no good. You mustn't throw your life away for my sake. This won't solve anything.
What about the chains of the Titans binding the mask of the Faceless? Did you manage to destroy their magic?
No, it didn't work. This magic is beyond the likes of me. Spirits are helpless against the magic of the giants. All of our efforts were in vain.
Exactly. It's a job for a human. Don't worry, my little Daisy. I'm friends with a sorceress from the human world. She'll help us. She'll cast spells on my sword, so I can crush the chains. Then we'll get our hands on the mask, too.
To be together? No. I'd rather be alone and know that you're somewhere safe and sound than watch you suffer. You betray your order and give up mankind, and then we use an artifact steeped in black magic. That's too high a price to pay for love.
But I'm ready to pay it.
Get out! I don't need your sacrifice.
Without a fiery sword, you can't as much as scratch these chains. Without a fiery sword, you can't as much as scratch these chains. Without a fiery sword, you can't as much as scratch these chains.
What are you doing here, ducty rig? You're being followed. Get out of here before the Veds barge in and either pop us off or throw us in the clink.
Hang on, I have an errand to run.
What errand? And why should I help you?
You kinda owe me one. I haven't told the Veds about you, so it's thanks to my kindness that you can still practice witchcraft.
Enough of your blackmail. What do you want from me?
Remember, I told you about the ice chains of the giants? Well, charm my sword so that I can crush these chains.
Ice chains, you say? Pig's hair, dog's wings, legless, bug-eyed mole. Those may work. Hang on. I need fire. I've got this thing called dragon's blood, left to me by my grandma. Let's see what we can do with that.
What are you doing, you jerk? Dukety, what does this broad want from me?
It's all good, buddy. We can trust her.
This is dangerous. You know the Veds can sense witchcraft.
Ducty, you damn rat. Is this really so dangerous?
No, it doesn't work like that. There's nothing to be afraid of.
That had better be true, toadstool. It's done, buddy. Take your sword and scram.
Thank you, my friend. That's exactly what I need.
What a lucky meeting. Magic is coming out of the woodwork. Duk, it seems you have failed to grasp the key principle of the Vedic statute. Magic must remain beyond the boundary of the human world. It is the only way to save humanity. You're way out of line. Time to pay for your indiscretions.
able to return to the human world.
Yes, it's over. From now on, thanks to the mask, our fate is in our hands.
The fairy transforms the mask of Faceless with a wave of the magic wand, lending it a human likeness.
Painting clouds across the sky, reviving trees, and defeating monsters. We've been dreaming of this moment.
I'm scared, Duke. I can't imagine where your decision will get us. And I don't know how dangerous it is to use the dark mask. But without you, radiant bringer of light, I'll wither like a flower without sunlight.
You're all I need. I need nothing else.
There is only one thing left to do. Return the sword to the human world, and so, severing his last tie with the Veds, he stays with his beloved fairy and the boundless magic world.
I'll just stay in bed a little longer. But who could it be? Ancina? Too early. And she always has her key with her. What a drag. Having to rush to the door to talk to some stranger. Okay, I must be at the door.
Hey, what's taking so long? Are you in the shower?
There you are. I thought you'd never answer.
Hello?
Hello, is Mr. Timms home?
Who?
So he's not here?
Mr. Timms... No, it's just me here.
You?
Well, Ancina too. I'm sort of renting this apartment.
That's strange. I was told this was the residence of...
You must be confused. Mr. Timms lives one floor above, but you need not bother. He's not there. He's away on holidays, and will be back in 2 weeks.
So I just wasted time waiting on you dawdling around.
Someone could learn a few manners.
Manners? You kept me waiting here for half an hour. Most other visitors would pitch a fit.
15 minutes. Not half an hour.
You know, you may as well just stay in and not be a bore.
And why were you waiting at the door? Like a stalker? What if no one's home? Or someone doesn't wish to be disturbed?
I thought that Mr. Timms lives here. An intelligent and demure man, always welcomes guests.
Those are all important facts about my friend. I'm amazed you're so close and, I'm suddenly drawing a blank. You claim to know Mr. Timms well, yet you have no idea where he lives, or whether he's around.
Well, at least I know his name, and why should I believe you? Maybe you just made that up and he didn't go anywhere.
Oh well. You sure jumped to bold conclusions. I've just gone from slowpoke to a liar and a bully, and all the while, you don't know a thing about me.
I know a thing or two. Cyrus, about 23 years old. Considering you're lodging with your aunt, you recently arrived in Micropolis. There are no colleges here, but plenty of jobs for young professionals, so you'll no doubt soon be seeking employment. You're an aloof and dodgy kind of character, with phlegmatic and melancholy tendencies, and your outward brusqueness is a cover for your insecurities. Naturally, you being a loner, your conversation skills are non-existent. You constantly interrupt when...
Not bad for a little underage girl living in a world of fantasy. Rather than dealing with a problem, you hide behind rose-colored glasses, unable to face the cold light of day. You fancy yourself the smartest and best looking. Yet, for some reason, you seem no happier for it. Judging by the fact that you're here on a weekday morning, you must not be doing so well at school or at work. You barely have any friends and consistently get into tiffs because you can't own up to your own mistakes.
Even your long hair is a coping mechanism of someone who can't handle direct contact with others. It's there to cover your eyes because... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that you're...
Blind? What of it? I'm still just a regular person, with his pluses and minuses. But you're right. Everything you said is on point.
Sorry, we seem to have gotten off on the wrong foot. Actually, you're no slouch. Impressive how you nailed me just based on our brief interaction.
You know, sight doesn't guarantee a better understanding of another person. Eyes can't always read what's in someone's heart.
And at times, you look at someone and just can't fathom why the two of you are close. You're a strange man, Cyrus. So well aware of your failings and so quick to acknowledge them, as if they were merits.
Oh, it's nothing. So, if we're done dissecting my character, let's go back to the earlier topic. Are you here on a visit?
No, I was just asked to deliver the books and the flowers, along with the birthday wishes. But if you know for sure that he's away, then I'll come back to see him in 2 weeks. Thank you for this stimulating conversation. Sorry to have bothered you. Goodbye.
Take care. I should get back inside before the apartment gets too chilly. And what an oddball. Coming to deliver a gift, not knowing the address. She sure has a beautiful voice. I wonder if we'll ever meet again. Unlikely. But what if I rush after her right now and say something? No, she's gotten too far by now to catch up with her. Besides, what am I gonna tell her? Wait, I'd like to talk to you. Tell me a bit about yourself. What color are your hair and eyes? What's your name? What do you do? No, that's no way to get to know her. Besides, how will I find her? Running out there blindly won't work. I should have gotten her phone number and address. And now what do I have? Nothing. But why fret about it anyway? Even if you had her phone number, address, and name, it wouldn't change a thing. 'Cause look at yourself. What do you amount to now? A nobody. Some guy visiting from Camera with a diploma in tow, and as of yet, unemployed. No income, no car, and let's face it, no friends. And completely lacking independence. First, get a job and earn your keep. And then you can dare to invite a girl out, or give her flowers. Then you'll be someone she's not embarrassed to show to her parents. Those ubiquitous rooksters are always bugging me.
Cyrus! Cyrus!
What do you want? Shoo.
Cyrus! Cyrus! Hurry! We need your help!
What the hell is that? Now and then, you'd hear a rookster say a word or two. Something that has picked up like a parrot. But never blabbing like this.
There's a fire! Everything is burning! Cyrus! Hey, hurry! To the rescue!
Is someone in there?
Yes! A stupid boy left the gas stove on!
Come quick. There's an apartment on fire and someone's inside.
What's the address?
Address, what's the name of the street? It's by the bus station.
I'll ask someone there.
Okay. I can ask the neighbors, or... Yes, I'll try. Hey, Rookster, give me the street and the house number.
As if I know how to read! Well, actually, 24 Park Street!
Who are you talking to there?
Got it. 24 Park Street.
All right, we're on our way. Please remain calm and stay out of it.
This is a job for professionals, not for me. Last thing they need is to have to rescue both of us.
Hey, somebody help! Help! The whole place is on fire! Call the firemen, my phone battery's dead.
Not to worry, they're on their way. I just called them a few minutes ago.
Whew, thanks buddy. Hey, be a champ and help me pull stuff out of the apartment. By the time the firemen get here, it'll all have gone up in flames.
It's madness, climbing into a burning apartment for this junk.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry I asked.
Where are you going? When I say this is nuts, that means you can't go in either.
Give me a break. What, are you gonna stop me?
Watch me.
Bugger off. I need my computer.
I'm not convinced.
I want it myself. I have to get it. Who's gonna buy me a new one? You? If I'm lucky, my parents will scrape up for a calculator.
What's your name?
What? Mick. Why?
Okay, Mick. Don't freak out. Things have a way of working out if you need it to. You'll win yourself another computer.
Hey, screw you. This is not your decision.
Calm down and think rationally. What matters more, a pile of metal or your life?
Get your hands off me, or you'll be sorry.
If I let go, will you run off to play with fire? Just let the firemen handle this.
I'll tell you one last time, get off of me.
Damn, I think I overdid it. Crap. Hey, kid, rise and shine. Man, what if I killed him? No, at most, it's a concussion. A concussion? What am I gonna tell the cops? They'll think it was me who set fire to this place. All suspicion points to me. No way. I don't want to go to jail. I have to run. But where to? They'll find me. There's nowhere to go. I'm done for. It's all so vivid. As if this world is way more real than the real one. Wait, how did I end up here? There was a fire, and the neighbor kid. I must have fainted. And now I'm back here, in a technicolor dream.
A whisper is louder than screams, and oblivion is sweeter than heavenly trumpets. No, don't give up. Remember, you're a warrior with an iron will, breaking down walls for a noble cause. Wait, he's bound to come. He will come. Yes, you will see. If only he turned up now, I'd clamor with joy. At last! I've been waiting for you for ages, Cyrus from Kamara. Alas, he's not here. And who knows how many more years I'll have to wait before meeting him.
Cyrus from Kamara? Hey, it's me.
Who's there? Is that you? Are you Cyrus?
Don't I look it? And I did just introduce myself.
Oh, omnipotent forces. It has transpired! Cyrus from Kamara!
I'm he. So now what?
Now, on to victories! Great feasts! Fate has finally brought us together. From now on, we're brothers. I am your conduit to beyond, and you're my guide through the human world. Cyrus from Kamara is a master for life, a custodian unto death. Okay, Cyrus. Are you ready?
Ready for what?
For battle! Haven't you fought in a war before?
Yeah, sure. In a war for survival, do playground tussles count?
Close enough.
Is that sarcasm? Got any advice for me?
Just hold on tight for now, and bit by bit, you'll get a hang of it.
Right in time.
Happy to oblige.
Wait, and where's the spirit? Usually, once the body is destroyed, the spirit should have remained here. But now it's nowhere to be found. As if you've absorbed its energy and set it free.
No idea what you're talking about.
I have to show you to my grandfather. Do you mind teleporting us out to that glowing twig?
Is that a man? A homunculus?
No, Grandpa. He's a warrior, a wizard, a gatherer.
Gathering energy? We should make sure. Anyway, welcome to Dawn.
By dawn, do you mean that glowing twig?
That's no twig. It's a newly sprouting tree of life. See if you can channel some of your energy into constructing a building. It'll help our tree, and you as well. The Tree of Life is a source of infinite energy. Even its fallen leaves emit light, illuminating our homes and sanctuaries.
Well, this is all well and good. Trees, magic. But how do I get back home? Back to my world?
Go to the Scarlet Groves. There you'll find the sapphire shards of the altars of the ancients. Their energy will suffice to carry you home. But remember this, your true home is here.
Believe me, he's not so easy to handle. They're ready to go to great lengths in the name of their crazy idea.
So, you think they pose an actual threat to us? Then we should act immediately. Or these crazies will work up Macropolites into a panic.
I completely agree with you, but we need to be discreet. We have to keep track of them and maintain contact to preclude any insane antics.
Bear in mind, Mr. Timms, I won't be involved in any of that. You'll continue being responsible for it.
Yes, of course. I'll keep you abreast of all the developments.
But if something goes awry, I won't be investigating who's at fault and who may have been misled. I have better things to do.
Okay, Knox. I understand you perfectly. I think that covers it. Time to go. Being late is not my style.
Have a nice evening.
Thanks, I intend to. And you have a pleasant vacation.
I doubt I will. Bye now.
Okay, I think they're wrapping up.
My word. How did you get into my office?
Am I imagining? Or is there a note of glee in his voice? Along with the astonishment of my sudden visit.
Well, don't just freeze up like a rabbit in headlights. I asked you how you got in here.
I don't recall.
Okay, let's try this a different way. Do you remember anything at all?
Yes, the multiplication table, the 5 laws of Gelrario, and the fundamentals of technological legislation. I just recently moved to Macropolis to get a job.
How nice. But can you recall anything from the most recent period of your life?
Yes, there was a fire. Some kid was stuck in a burning apartment. I rushed over to help, and then crackling, fire, smoke. It's all a blur after that. Like a hallucination. And then there was a flash of light. And here I am.
Fascinating. Has this ever happened to you before?
No.
A change of location and climate zones, soon followed by shock, mortal danger, adrenaline rush, and then... Yes, that could be. You said something about looking for a job? Look no further. You just landed yourself a position at the best corporation in existence.
Just like that? You haven't even seen my diploma.
You're exactly what we need.
And what is it about me?
You really still don't get it? You possess a supernatural ability. Teleportation.
So what do I do with this superpower? I'm now responsible for saving the world, crushing villains, protecting the innocents, and crushing more villains. And then I rescue a girl. Well, first, find one, and then rescue her.
Don't worry. That kind of stuff only happens in movies. Your life will be nothing like it. You'll have a good job, stable income, family and friends, all living happily and prosperously. You won't have to fight any supernatural monsters. But you'll be doing your part in helping to preserve law and order. Many of our technologies make innovative use of magic. We divert and streamline it in a way that improves and facilitates people's lives. If you take your time to explore your abilities and, together with us, channel them appropriately, you'll go on to accomplish great things. Humanity needs folks like you.
I agree. When do we sign a contract?
Not so fast. First, you'll need to go through training. That's a requirement for joining our workforce. But believe me, you have what it takes to ace it with flying colors.
You're probably right. That is what I want.
Of course, I'm right. Just as I always am. You may as well get used to that. It'll make your job here easier. Meet me tomorrow at 8 a.m. at room 122. Don't be late. Now get up, Mr.
Cyrus.
Follow me, Mr. Cyrus. I'll see you out so the guards won't stop you. Yes, I'm here. What? Have you lost your mind? I'll be right there. I have one possible solution. A particular individual. Okay, I'll get back to you. Cyrus, I have a job for you. Quick, come with me. Watch your step. Now listen to me, Cyrus, and no questions. You've already heard of magic, and you're about to come face to face with one of its manifestations. An ancient relic, a stone slab, the seal of wisdom from a Vedic temple. I suspect it's reacting to coming in contact with live magic, your teleportation. It has just sprung a force field. Here we are. Let's go. Apart from the unsanctioned activation of the relic, there's been a theft of several essential components. If you know something about that, I'd really appreciate any information.
I know nothing about that.
All the better for both of us. Now regarding your assignment here, you can probably hear that strange hum, right? That's the sound of an impassable force field, which I believe you'll have no trouble traversing. You're like an electron to a positively charged ion. Once the field lets you through, you'll need to touch the seal and stabilize it by rebalancing the charge. Our agents will handle the rest.
Got it. I'll do it.
But before I leave, let's discuss the business that you called me here for. Finn, did you want to tell us something?
Well, I wouldn't call it business, more of an interesting initiative.
Okay, get to the point.
So this was in the park behind the store, not far from where Mr. Timms lives. Anyway, I found a curious rock. Until recently, it was a base for a table made from some wooden planks, with benches around it. So we were sitting there, playing cards and having drinks, all that. Then I thought I'd cheat a little, so I stuck a couple of cards up my sleeve. So Horace Garris noticed and went nuts, yelling and shaking his fist in the air. Long story short, he smashed that table to bits. We were all laughing. And then I looked down at the rock and saw it, a circular pattern. We all got to thinking, is this a portal maybe, or some force field marker? I suggest we all meet up there after work tomorrow, at about 5 p.m., and take a gander. What do you say?
Cyrus?
Cyrus from Canara.
Again, how do they know? First the sword, and now the slab, too. Very suspicious.
People would do well to stay away from magic, or they'll once again pay in blood.
What is this mirage?
So who do you think may have stolen them? Mr. Timms?
No, he'd have no reason to. He already has access to all the materials as part of his job.
But it can't be that new guy either. As far as I know, he has no idea about any of this. Oh, here comes Cyrus.
Mission accomplished.
Well, Cyrus, congrats on your first successfully completed task. This is for you, Cyrus. I hope our latest creation will protect you, if need be. Impulse always generously compensates its collaborators, and now you should definitely be going home. Mr. Greek will walk you to the cab.
I'll see you tomorrow then. Should I come at 8 a.m.?
Glad you asked. Now that you've done some work for us, let's make it 1 p.m. tomorrow. You'll start your workday in the afternoon.
Have you been working here long?
I started with a 6-month internship and was hired on after graduation. Is it true you woke up in Knox's office? I overheard something, but it sounded odd.
You should have heard him when he saw me.
It's hard to imagine. He's always so unperturbed.
He's totally dispassionate.
Just be careful while we're still on the grounds. So, you'll be working here too, huh? Which job?
I don't know yet. I was told to come back tomorrow.
They'll probably set you up in the lab to run all kinds of tests and experiments. You'll join the ranks of those elite employees who know a lot and say little. Here's your ride. The corporation's picking up the tab. See you tomorrow.
Thanks. See you tomorrow. 24 Park Street, please.
24 Park Street it is. And here we are.
Already?
Well, yes. Micropolis is a small town. Everything is close by.
Awesome. I guess I live nearby then.
Who's that? I don't know you. We haven't met, have we? So you just went off somewhere with your pals, not saying a word and leaving the front door open? no note. And then there's a fire at our neighbour's. What was I supposed to think? Well, nothing to say. When will you start thinking of others and not just yourself? You're just like a little kid. And don't start telling me you're 23 and all grown up. I've heard it all before. Spare me your excuses. Next time, just tell me where you're going, or you'll be sleeping outside.
Uh-huh.
Did you at least find what you were looking for?
I sure did. You're the best auntie in the whole world.
Oh, you little toady. You'll get yours yet.
Isn't it time to roll up my sleeves and get cracking? What am I doing lounging around? I should at least be decent enough to go help Auntie.
And now our 15-minute music break till 11 a.m. Enjoy!
Good morning.
Good morning, Cyrus. Finally up? I thought you may sleep through lunch.
That would be a bit much, even after yesterday.
How are you feeling?
Just fine. With all the sleep I'm getting, I'll probably never get sick. Can I help with anything?
No, just take it easy. I'll manage.
Auntie, I have a question.
What? Did you sleep poorly? Bad mattress? Or did you break something?
No, everything's fine. It's about something else. A girl came here yesterday looking for Mr. Timms. Do you happen to know?
That troublemaker.
Who? No, wait.
Zoe Becky. She's always sucking up to Timms and sponges off of him. If it's not her plumbing that needs fixing, it's her neighbour's washing machine. Some people. And whom did she send this time?
A young girl. Like...
She can't even be bothered to walk a couple of blocks. Gotta delegate it to someone else. What did the girl look like? Ah, silly question. How would you know? But what was she like? Nice and humble? And a bit naive?
Kind and humble. That's definitely her.
Oh, I know. A beautiful young lady. I was her class curator. Why do you seem stumped? Remember, I work at school?
I do. You mention it all the time.
This girl is a hard worker, respects her elders, and always had perfect attendance. I haven't seen her in a while. Too bad I wasn't there. I would have invited her in for tea and a chat. I bet such a gesture didn't even occur to you, not with your manners.
Maybe it's that very girl. Maybe she forgot something or wanted to ask about Mr. Timms. Why do I want so badly for it to be her? No, it couldn't be. Probably just some neighbor coming over to shoot the breeze.
Don't bother, Cyrus. I'll open it. Coming. Is no one there? How odd. Is the doorbell broken? Well, dear nephew, what are you up to today?
I'm off to Impulse to see about a job.
Are you now? Do you even know the way?
Pfft, of course. The phone works better than a map.
Oh, right. I always forget about your gadgets.
Discounts up to 30% on Impulse products. Be the first among your friends. Pre-order today and become a lucky owner of a telephone of the new era, outfitted with a telepathy function. Buy today at a bargain price.
Hey, Shaggy, got a smoke? Are you hard on hearing, you hairy beast?
Okay, now let's remember which room it was. What floor? Gotta figure out where this office is. I'm gonna have to ask someone.
Hi, Cyrus. I'm Grieg, Junior Assistant at HR. We met yesterday. Let's start with a brief overview. Impulse's main unit is Division A. The employees informally refer to it as the Jumbo because of its height. Whenever it's overcast, the top of the building disappears in the clouds. Let's walk to the elevator. We're going to the 4th floor. Division A has 20 floors all in all. If the elevator ever fails, getting around on foot will be a doozy. By the way, as for your wardrobe, you may want to go a bit more formal. The general recommendation is a suit, button down, and a tie. Nice and tidy. That's why you may hear the townies call us the Suits. It's become a common tag. Follow me. Here's a memo for his appointment. He needs to get a medical.
All medical exams take place before noon, so come back tomorrow.
Look at the seal and signature. Says urgent.
Let me see. Oh, yes. I must have missed it.
Come on in. Please meet Captain Shargu. Actually, you already met him yesterday. He's in charge of company-wide compliance and security. And this is Mr. Timms, professor, scientist, and inventor.
Pleased to meet you.
We have our work cut out for us.
I think you can take it from here. Call me if anything. Have a productive day.
Come on in and take a seat. If I understand correctly, last time your teleportation occurred spontaneously, spurred on by an emergency?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, in that case...
Then I suggest we get right to it. Go ahead and get into that chamber.
It'll allow us to collect as much data as possible during your teleporting.
And how do you propose I teleport?
You'll have to focus and try to recall the sensations you experienced last time it happened. But first, I want to collect some of your key personal data. Extraordinary. I've never seen anything like it. So much energy. This is extremely rare for a human specimen. I suggest relaxing and recalling your teleportation process in minute detail. If you prefer, you can talk yourself through it. I mean, out loud.
Okay, this was yesterday, right? My first day in Macropolis. Nothing special, although not quite. There was this girl, and then the fire, of course. Anyway, I passed out and saw a blinding white light. It seemed as if it was emanating from me and shining back into my eyes. And after that, I came to a mysterious dreamland.
Sorry to interrupt, but what do you mean by mysterious dreamland? Had you been there before?
It had never been this vivid before. This time, it was all clear and palpable. But I'd been there in my dreams, and things were just blurred and vague.
This changes everything. Then it's no fluke that you ended up there. You gradually acquired this ability during sleep and hallucinations, launching your consciousness into the parallel world. And yesterday, you passed the exam, so to speak. The main thing to realize is that you have, in fact, been practicing teleportation for many years. You just needed to try once more. It's almost the same thing as jumping off a pier. A bit daunting, but probably quite thrilling.
What does he mean by probably? Hasn't he ever gone for a dive and a swim? Well, doesn't matter. Let's try to jump off this pier. I see white light, my body turns into light, and I disappear. I see red leaves, floating islands, roots, and a golden tree among them. Yeah, I can really see that golden tree.
Before, me knows only one medicine plant, purple lantern mushrooms. Now, me knows two.
world is changing. Nature is losing its grip. Us troglodytes, we're dumb. We don't know what's up. But the Scarlet Witch, she may know. They say she lives in the Yellow Forest. See if you can track her down. There you'll find the altars and the monsters.
Well, I hear you're off to the Yellow Forest. Can I ask you for a favor?
Well, spit it out, since you've summoned me.
Large living trees grow out there. The kind you won't find anywhere else. Their sap has magic properties. It can be used to make special tincture. You drink it once, and you never...
Tear you to bits.
Hey, Red. Maybe you know where I can find the Red Witch.
Not Red. It's the Scarlet Witch. And Scarlet is that beautiful scarf of yours.
Have you seen her around?
Why ask me? I'm not the one who was given the scarf.
Why do you need it anyway? You're already handsome and red. It's me who's ugly and gray as sin without a scarf.
True enough. I'm already red and awesome. No doubt the Scarlet Witch will fall for me. The witch has already praised me a few times for bringing her Snorlaxes.
What the heck are Snorlaxes?
Everyone knows and looks for them to bring them to the witch. They're magenta crystals made of chaos. Not as beautiful as the Scarlet Witch, but still enchanting in a way with the purple haze.
And what are these chaos crystals for?
I have no idea. But if the witch needs them, then so do. But now that she's...
Do you know where the Scarlet...
If Red knew...
Red is a good troglodyte.
I like you too. And you're pretty...
What have you got there? A sword.
Yes.
Too bad you have no axe.
Why? Want to hack off some dried branches?
No. Got to deal with my nephew.
What? Like a vendetta?
The dumbass has gone off the deep end. He should stay out of the sun. Can you put him out of his misery? Just make it painless.
What's in that for me?
I'll let you drink my sap to make you stronger.
Despite all of the doors being securely sealed, the sensors pick up some movement inside the repository.
I think our mystery guest has come back. We'll have to act quickly and spontaneously. We can't lose track of the thief this time. Let's go!
Where could he be?
Search under the bookcases and on the ceiling. He couldn't have escaped.
So much slime went in here, but now you can tan on both sides.
Tear you to bits.
Okay, where am I? Is this a wooden chair?
So what do we make of that?
This is not good.
If it continues like this.
Come on in. Come in. I'll sit at the end.
Hello, my friends. We've all gathered for a reason you're all aware of. Corex. Our good old industry has seen better days. Fossil resources have been shrinking, and extraction has been getting harder every year. Our machinery is gradually getting older and rustier, and the new generation is drawn more and more to impulse. I'm sure that everyone who came here today agrees that we can still fight back against this New era. Now let me get straight to the matter at hand. To dispatch our shipment to Tron and close out our quarter on time, we need 2 more workdays. And we only have 1 workday left this month. This Friday. Are the teams prepared to sacrifice 1 day this weekend? I mean, this Sunday?
Yeah. To hell with the weekend. To hell with impulse. Just because there's less resource up in the mountains doesn't mean that we'll work less. We'll deliver the full volume, by the deadline, at no extra charge. We'll stand our ground and uphold our industry, even if Tron terminates the contract after this shipment. At least our conscience will be clear. Who cares about a weekend, if from one day to the next we may all lose our jobs?
Whether we like it or not, we'll have to yield to impulse. We're just delaying the inevitable. Instead of learning another skill set, acquiring another vocation, and getting a job in an industry that's currently in demand, we're running ourselves ragged just to stay at the same level of productivity.
In that case, get your ass out of here and go work for him.
You see, it's not me I'm worried about. I'll always find myself a nice paid gig, and so will you. But the workers, I doubt they'll have the sense and wherewithal to learn new skills. You do as you see fit. But I told my guys long ago to start looking for a new line of work at some other place. And if they don't want to relocate, then to go to training at Impulse.
I wonder what they said to that. Surely, they must have had a few choice words for you.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for being...
There you have it.
A lot has been real work.
If Tron declines to accept...
So that means I told you...
Enough. Now go home. Let's go.
Hey, troglodyte. Hey, have you seen the Scarlet Witch?
The witch? Well, I have. But you won't.
Why is that?
Because it's all depleted here. No chow. No troglodyte gals. That shit.
I'd better send you off to Dawn. They're mushroom.
Wowza, wowza, wowza! I thought we were just doing magic tricks. But this is real magic. Why didn't you invite me? I want to watch too. Not to be stuck here as a lookout. No more bossing me around. I'm coming with you.
Where to? Kid, what do you want from me?
Come, tell Firehands to let me watch too. I'm sick of standing.
Watch what?
Let's go, mister.
I won't budge until you tell me where you're dragging me.
Are you kidding me? To the magic what?
You said sorcerers. You mean there's sorcerers in this town, other than me?
Sure. My dad, my uncle, we're all minor magicians. Maybe not like you, but...
I'm confused.
What? But I can't...
Right. With a friend like that, you're...
For real?
Hey kid, who's with you? I told you to let no one in but our own.
But he is. He's...
No, he's not. Just look at him. I've never seen him in my life.
He's a sorcerer. I watched him appear out of thin air.
Out of thin air, huh? He teleported. Well, go ahead. Hop on the pedestal and show us your stuff.
Show you what?
What? What magic?
What magic? What is this crap?
You've entered our circle. Now, the kid says we all know each. After all, you may act just like that's what I can't insist. But I suggest you step up on the pedestal and show us what you can do. It's a good icebreaker to become part of our... Don't worry if we'll be up. It's not every...
Oh, yes.
Everyone in the meadow is single-mindedly fixated on the ideas of flight. Okay, that's all.
Journal?
Yeah, and so at first I'm brutal. That only...
Well done, Miss...
Et voila! This and that. Come by Hotel Corral at 4. This is a one we get to again, so we need to elect 5. Mr. Tim's cap...
That doesn't matter. What?
I'll definitely...
Me too.
In that case... Oh.
And Horace Gap.
Hold your horses. We already have...
Agree.
Right. How could we forget?
Okay, so we're in agreement. By a unanimous vote, we elect
I'm honored to represent the sorcerers at this
Yeah. That's it. We have to...
Will they have food there?
There'll be food.
Holy mac!
Wow.
Oh!
Hey there.
Since when?
Are you gonna refuse?
I'm afraid so. I'd go bankrupt if I dished out free beers to every friend.
Just kidding.
Then pay up front. With you?
There.
Now...
Excuse me, gentlemen miners. Well,
Don't you...
someone rob... That's... Hey,
Not so...
Hey.
Exactly.
But it's up... Or maybe...
Yes.
Best. That's... Well... And we're...
We're counting...
Yes.
Take care.
See you. Aunt Zena, I'm home.
Ah, perfect timing.
It's no big deal.
You should look...
No way.
Mick. He and his parents want to meet up and thank you for your kind help. So they invited both of us to come over. That's the day...
Sounds like fun. Especially since it's on the weekend.
That's great.
Time to get up. Shit. Did I oversleep? What time is it?
9:45 in the morning.
No, it's fine. I'm not late yet. Wait. Not late for what? Oops. I have to go to work.
Hello, Cyrus. We have our work cut out.
I hope everyone's here.
Yes,
Yeah, let's go.
The expo is the these include the expo and of Listen, okay.
So now what? Do I maybe just wait? But this is not a lame school party. This is okay, fine.
Ludziska, siemano, witam wszystkich. Ja idę spać, bo już przysypiam przy kąpie i widzimy się jutro z kolejnej części albo z Fortnite'a. Zobaczymy. Cześć, czołem i do dzisiaj. Znaczy do jutra.